Hello everybody. Today I'm going up north. It's a beautiful day. Sunny, warm, but not hot and humid, so it's great. And today is a story about Tina and Greg. And interesting story because Tina was with this guy for 5 years, and it was a big love story. It really was. And he was lying, cheating, and deceiving her for all these 5 years. But the story is not about cheating to tell. Cheating is the least important part. The story is about paying or not paying attention to your own intuition. So in this case, Tina's intuition. When she met the guy, right away she noticed that there's too much going on with some other women. And her gut feeling was that something is up. And it wasn't just made of nowhere. There were the cards where he came back from, and she sent him saying that she loves him very much and she misses him already, and he maybe wasn't there for 3 days. So she was saying, it was kind of weird, and he would be like, it's not important, she's nobody to me at all, and I never loved her, and we were sexually active only when we were drunk. Okay, so she kept going on with this relationship because she really loved him, and obviously he loved her. Then some other woman, this one happens to be married, which that brings even more drama to this whole thing. Because what Tina couldn't understand is why a married woman who used to sleep with her boyfriend many years ago is so intensely active with this guy. Like, are you kidding me? And it was obvious that she was doing this, most of it behind her husband's back, because he wouldn't approve of this relationship. And Tina was getting really upset and uncomfortable of how many times she calls and sends cards with love and emails overnight when obviously her husband was sleeping, and gifts, all kind of items she would bring to his home. When Tina was not around, then she would take him to his birthday dinner when Tina wasn't around. So all this stuff is going on, and Tina is getting really upset, and he would tell her, listen, there's nothing going on, we're just good friends. In fact, I talk to her only a couple times a year. In the meantime, she sits on the phone because Tina is a bright, very intuitive woman. So she would go to the phone and scroll down the messages, and she was everywhere. She called like, I don't even know how many times she said that married woman called day and at night, and emails and text messages. It was just too much, and Tina was like, you know what? She left him. She lived somewhere else for a while because she couldn't take it anymore. And of course, when she left, that so close relationship, maybe it was blooming for a while, but then, just went nowhere, obviously. So Tina is back in the States, and they rekindled the relationship. They reconcile, and he's the same way again. But now he's not a married woman for a while. Now is the one from the West Coast. So let's one call married woman and the other from the West Coast. Tina didn't want any names for me to tell aloud. Something she still wants to keep as a secret. So again, the phone calls. Wherever Tina was coming home, obviously he already called that one. Don't call, don't rock the boat. I call you when she will be gone. And Tina again checks the phone. Now he knows better. He knows even how to delete the messages. And he said wherever she would tell him, because she always had that deep feeling, he would say to her these words. It's illogical. How can you ever trust your intuition? It's a stupid thing to do. Prove to me that I'm cheating on you or I'm lying to you. And then he would punish her from seeing him, because most likely he was on the phone and or in person with the other women. So Tina was really working hard and actually proving not so much to him but to herself that she's right. Because after years of saying you cannot trust your intuition, choose your intuition, or being with me, I know better. I live in my body. I'm in my skin. And you are BS. So Tina asked the universe to help her out, to find the proof. So she knows her intuition was always right on. And once she asked, she received. And that's why the story is never mind the cheating. It's about how listening to your intuition and praying for the obvious signs and trusting it will actually show you anything you need. In his house was a plate. The plate was heart-shaped, and words of love, our love, which Tina right away, where is this plate from? Because inside was heart with the wings, white wings. So a man doesn't display such things, and that was when Tina was away from the States. So looks like the married woman came over, left that plate to remind him the love that they share. Now, when Tina asked, he said, this is my sister. This is my sister who left this plate, and I just left it there. Tina wasn't convinced, okay? She knew intuitively that this is a lie. So what happened next? No matter what songs she goes to on YouTube, everywhere is a heart with the white wings. Now what's the chance of that? She took this right away. Yeah, it's exactly right what it says there, it's a card that is 9 hearts with the white wings, and 9 is the end. It's like you're gonna find out something that is gonna end something, okay, or the end of the secret. So that was 9, and on the top was exactly the heart that was on that plate with those white wings. 10 is a completion. Finally, the secret is out, okay, and then it's gonna be the new beginning, because finally we'll be peace with it. If that was not a big enough sign, on the same card was a rainbow, a beautiful rainbow. And that woman from the West Coast called herself a rainbow princess. Talking about signs. Okay. So now she knew it's 2 women. They still very much on a plate, so to speak. Alright, that's again only signs. Where is the proof? She starts to accuse that the number 1 woman is from the West Coast. And when she prays again for something in the dream, because she truly believes in the dream, that the spirit's coming to tell her what it is, she got up one day and she knew. She just knew, because she opened her eyes and she called me and she said, I know. That's not the West Coast woman. This is the married woman who is after my boyfriend. And I said, okay, you know me, I believe more in the other side than this side. So I said, yeah, okay. Well, now what? She said, oh, I don't know. Now I know, but what I'm gonna do with this? Sure enough, the proof came to me. She found out all the needed messages exchanged between both of them. When the married woman talks about everything that Tina was accusing him of, and he was saying that's a lie. She found all the proof that he needed, and she gave it to him. And that's how she ended the relationship. Now, normally she said she would be sorry for staying that long with the liar, cheater, and deceiver. But because she proved to him at the end that he is a liar and cheater, and she's got the proof in writing, she felt really good. She said it was worth it. It was miserable 5 years. As much as they both loved each other, it was miserable, but proving that my intuition is always right on made me firm believer beyond any doubt I will never ever abandon my intuition, my intuitive feelings, and I will never let anybody tell me otherwise. So I hope that you learned something. I was compelled to tell you Tina's story because so many of us who sooner or later will find ourselves in the same situation, and somebody who is deceptive will steer us away from our core, because that's what it is. Our core of who we are, our inner wisdom, for their own whatever reasons, deceptive reasons. Love you all. Hugs and kisses.